Hello, welcome everybody. So this is the final story from our Christmas story books that everyone has been doing since the beginning of December. And the book I've got and the little story I'm going to tell you is called The Christmas Elf. There it is. And I know some of you may have had one of those elf on the shelves around and about your houses maybe. Let's see whether this one is anything like those. Everyone in Santa Claus's little workshop had to agree. Eddie the elf was really a very nice person. He was always smiling and cheerful, never cross or grumpy, and he was always ready to help. "I'll carry that," he cried when he saw Dame Jolly bringing in the teacups. "Give your arms a rest." There you go, look, you can see him trying to be helpful. Poor Eddie, he didn't mean to make Dame Jolly spill the tea. "Oh, Eddie," she sighed. "Don't worry," grinned Eddie. "Something he often said when things went wrong. I'll soon wipe it up." "Oh, dear no," groaned Fix-It, the handy man. "Not with my brand new sack." "Sorry," grinned Eddie. "Something else he often said. I'll wash it." "No, wait," cried Fix-It. "There are some toy cars inside." Smash! Eddie thought it was a good idea to tip the cars out onto the floor. Crash! Down fell Pink the Pixie and Maid Mary. "Sorry," said Eddie again. "That's what you always say," groaned Fix-It. "Did you remember to take over that box of spinning tops Santa Claus wanted?" "Sorry," gasped Eddie. "I forgot." You can see the look there on his face. He knows that he's done something. He's supposed to have remembered to do it. Just then Santa Claus came in. He did not look very pleased. "All the paint boxes have been mixed up with the Skittles," he said. "Who packed this sack?" "Sorry," said Eddie. You can't carry on like this, Eddie," grunted Santa Claus, looking around at the mess. "Sorry," said poor Eddie. "I really do mean to help." I know, said Santa Claus. "Try and help Tolly, the teddy bear maker, will you?" Eddie just nodded in reply. He knew he had to show that he could work well, and Tolly did need help. Just start tidying up for now," said Tolly when Eddie asked what he could do to help. "I've got to try and get so many teddy bears finished and packed up before Christmas Eve." Kind-hearted Eddie did feel sorry for him. Suppose, he thought, just suppose he made some teddy bears for Tolly. Santa Claus would know what a good helper he was then. He was soon busy cutting and stitching, snipping and sewing. The seams were a bit crooked, and one ear looked bigger than the other, but Eddie was very pleased with his work. Only the thread to cut now, he thought. Instead, he cut a big hole in one paw, but he soon cut a patch of material to stick on top. He had just finished when Tolly gave a shout. "Where's that piece of sparkly fur I left here? That's all I had." "Oh, don't worry about that," said Eddie. "See what I've made. That patch," choked Tolly. "It's cut from my special fur." "Sorry," said Eddie. "Sorry?" cried Tolly. "I've got to finish off a batch of teddy bears. Santa Claus came in to see what all the shouting was about." His face was grim and unsmiling. "I'm going to a big shop in town tomorrow," he said at last. "You can come with me, Eddie. If you really can find any child who really wants that teddy bear, I'll let you stay in my workshop." Eddie the elf had never been inside a big shop before. The first person to come and see Santa Claus was a mummy with 2 children, and Eddie was sure the baby would love the teddy bear. But each time he tried to give it to the baby, she kept throwing it on the floor. In the end, it got so dusty and dirty that Eddie decided to try putting it in a Christmas stocking he saw hanging on the wall. "Here," cried one of the shop assistants. "Who's put this old thing in our Christmas display? I'll put it out with the rubbish." "No, wait," shouted Eddie the elf. "You can't do that." Santa Claus frowned across at Eddie. All the noise had upset the little girl and made her cry. The only thing Eddie could do now was search through the rubbish and just hope he would find the teddy bear. And what a state the teddy bear was in. Dirty patches on his fur, stitches coming undone, bits of stuffing oozing out. Who would want it now? Eddie picked it up and went outside. "Bear," cried a little voice, and a hand reached out. "Nice bear. Look, Mummy, like Patchy." "No, darling," said the little girl's mummy. "It doesn't belong to you." "I'm sorry," the lady went on. "You see, Jenny left her old rag doll on the bus last week, and it's made her so unhappy. She didn't even want the lovely new doll Santa Claus tried to give her." "I thought I was the one who had made her cry," said Eddie. Jenny's mummy just laughed. "No," she said, "you've made her smile." And Janie actually gave the teddy bear a little kiss. Eddie smiled for the first time that day, and when he said Janie could keep the bear she wanted so much, she and her mummy could not stop smiling. "Merry Christmas," cried Eddie. "Merry Christmas," cried Janie, "and thank you for my present." "Well done, Eddie," murmured Santa Claus. "Now it's time for us to go. There's still lots of work to do before Christmas Eve." Right, I hope you enjoyed that nice little story just before Christmas about how something that we think maybe someone doesn't want, actually it becomes the very thing that they want the most. Anyway, all, I hope you enjoyed that last story. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas break and a wonderful, wonderful Christmas holiday. Okay, bye for now.